Hey, welcome back to Focused and Flourishing. And if this is your first time here, welcome in. Go ahead, grab your coffee or your tea, get comfortable, and just take a breath with me for a moment. It's me, Coach Shondella, and today I want to talk to you about something that sneaks up on a lot of us, especially if your mind moves fast, if you feel things deeply, or if staying emotionally regulated in conversation takes real effort. I want to talk about the cycle of miscommunication. So let's ease into it. Have you ever been in a conversation that started off simple, not heavy, not loaded, just normal, and then somewhere along the way, it turned into something way bigger than you expected? The tone shifted. The energy felt different. Maybe your chest tightened. Maybe you felt misunderstood or rushed or suddenly defensive. And now you're both frustrated. But if you're being honest with yourself, you don't even fully remember how it all started. Yeah, that moment right there, that's what I want to slow down and look at today. Because usually that's not just a disagreement. That's the cycle of miscommunication in motion. Something gets said, it gets misunderstood, or only half heard. There's an emotional reaction, and now you're reacting to the reaction. And before you know it, the original message, it's gone. Now the conversation isn't about what was said anymore. It's about tone, body language, timing, how something felt in your body. And this is where ADHD, or ADHD-like nervous system patterns, can really come into play. When your brain processes quickly, when emotions come online fast, when rejection sensitivity or overwhelm shows up, conversations can escalate before you even realize it's happening. Your thoughts speed up, your feelings get louder, and suddenly it feels like we're not getting anywhere. Not because you don't care, not because you don't want to understand, but because you're caught in a loop, responding from reaction instead of clarity. So here's where we pause. Not to fix everything, not to figure out who's right, just to interrupt the cycle. Pause and ask one grounding question. What were we actually talking about? That question matters more than we realize because it pulls the conversation out of emotional momentum and brings it back to meaning, back to intention. Sometimes even saying, I think we just went off track. Can we slow this down? Can change the entire direction of the moment. So let me ask you something to reflect on. No judgment here, just curiosity. When things get tense, are you responding to what was actually said? Or are you responding to how it made you feel in that moment? If your nervous system fires quickly, if emotions hit first and words come later, this is especially important. Awareness gives you just enough space to choose a different response next time. And you don't have to catch it perfectly. Sometimes noticing 5 minutes later is still progress. Sometimes awareness comes after the conversation, and that counts too. So take this with you into your next conversation, into the next misunderstanding, into the next moment where things feel like they're spiraling faster than you can keep up with. A pause doesn't mean you're backing down. It often means you're creating room for understanding, for repair, for connection. Before we finish, I want to invite you into a small reflection. Nothing to solve, nothing to analyze. Just think about one recent conversation that felt harder than it needed to be. Notice where you felt it in your body. Notice what you wish had slowed down. You don't need to replay it. Just notice where you are with it now. As this music carries us out, take one more breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. And if you can, carry a little more awareness with you into your next conversation. A little patience for yourself, especially. This has been episode 7 of Focused and Flourishing. If you're watching on YouTube, take a second to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to know, when conversations start to spiral, what do you notice first? The words being said or the reactions that follow. And if this spoke to you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it, or just sit with it for a moment and notice what it brings up for you. If you're ready to do the work on a deeper level, connect with me at Shondella at the-ece.com, or you can connect with me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at Coach Shondella or Coach_Shondella. Until next time, stay aware, stay intentional, and stay connected, even when it feels uncomfortable, because that's where real growth happens.